Hey Year 10, hope you had a good week, hope you had a great weekend. Just going to explain to you in this video what we're going to be doing week 2 of term 4. So obviously we're doing environmental change and management, so click on week 2's work. What we're going to be looking at this week is going to be looking at some dams. So this is where you'll find the week's video. Click on the must do activities, and like I said here, I've just started off with a bit of information about dams. Are they worth it? Why are they so important? And if you look at a country like Australia, well, we don't get much water inland. We have to think of ways of how we can try and hold water. Now obviously we use dams for a number of reasons. There's different scales of dams, and that impacts the use as well. So I know on some people's property, even on the Central Coast, people have small dams and they use that to irrigate crops. Irrigate means obviously to send water to different areas of land. Some people have got dams to hold water for cattle, so that's why some people do it on a small scale. On larger scale, farmers might obviously use the water to feed lots of different cattle, not just one or two like some people will have, or like, you know, hobby farms on the Central Coast. But bigger farms, particularly out west, they will have a lot of bigger dams. And when I say bigger dams, they need, you know, heavy equipment to dig those out. Some are, you know, 50 meters long, several meters deep, like Olympic size, swimming pool size, so they can get extremely big. Obviously on the regional scale, like if you look at the Central Coast, our water supply comes from Mangrove Mountains Dam, where, you know, it's a huge area of a dam, so our dams get bigger depending on how we use them. So obviously it's a regional use, it supplies the Central Coast with water, whereas if you go even further afield, we've got other dams like Lake Keepit as well, that is used for a host of different farms in different states as well. So dams are really important. Obviously some can be natural. We do have some areas where it naturally dams up because of different rock types, but we're talking about human dams here. And obviously one of the largest one is the Three Gorges Dam in China. So what I want you to do, I want you to read this information. I want you to look at Jacaranda, and I've hyperlinked the pages that you need to look at, and I want you to answer that Google Forms about advantages and disadvantages of using dams for water storage. So advantages means positive impacts, disadvantage means negative impacts, and you're going to look at social, economic, and environmental impact. So social is to do with people, economic is obviously to do with the economy, and the economy is how an area can produce goods and services to make money. And then environmental is to do with obviously nature. So I want you to do that. There is a bit of an extended paragraph that I want you to write justifying your information. So spend some time researching those answers, filling out that Google Forms. And then when you finish that, I've got, just to revise our map skills, direction, latitude and longitude. Remember, when we use direction, we use our compass directions, north, south, east, west. And then when we look at latitude and longitude, latitude is measured in degrees from the equator. So obviously we're in the southern hemisphere, so anything to do with Australia is going to be the number of degrees south. Latitude always goes first. And then longitude is the number of degrees east and west from the Greenwich Meridian, which is centrally in London. And obviously we're in the eastern hemisphere, so anything to do with Australia is going to be measured the number of degrees east, and latitude goes second. So I hope that helps you out. There's 20 questions there. Make sure that gets done. If you have finished all of that work, the extended work, the should do activities. I want you to research the world's top 5 biggest dams in the world, and when I say research, I want you to come up with some facts, like the size of the dam when it was completed, where it's located, and then justify where and why Australia should construct a mega sized dam like the one in China, the Three Gorges Dam. I hope that explains all the work to you guys. If you've got any questions, send me an email, or on the Zooms, just let me know. All right, thanks for your hard work. Hopefully get to see you guys soon in class. All right, thanks.